Because I really enjoyed making my last video, I decided to do another facts video. Facts that mess with your perception of time. The Ottoman Empire was still around when Walt Disney released his first cartoons. Somehow, in this game of life, humans took longer to upgrade from bronze to iron swords than from iron swords to the atomic bombs. Sharks are older than the rings of Saturn and trees. King Richard III's remains were discovered in the same year that Windows 8 was released, 2012. There was only a 66-year gap between the first plane being invented to the moon landing. Maybe it was fake after all. Cleopatra was closer to owning an iPhone than seeing the construction of the pyramids. Now this one really blew my mind. She was born in 70 BC and the pyramids were constructed in 2550 BC. Therefore, after doing the math, she's about 400 years closer to our era than the building of the pyramids. Nintendo was founded when Jack the Ripper was still up to his old shenanigans. Picasso and Snoop Dogg were around at the same time. Rosa Parks just died in 2005. That means it's quite possible Rosa Parks saw Shrek 1 and 2. I'd like to think she did. Barbara Walters, Martin Luther King, and Anne Frank were all born in the same year. Some had longer lives than others, I cannot say that. The guillotine was last used in France in 1970s. The victim, Hamida Dandoubi, a Tunisian murderer. The last battle involving samurai was in 1877 at the Battle of Shiroyama. The samurai were heavily outnumbered in their last stand against the Imperial Japanese army. This battle resulted in the end of the samurais and gave the Imperial army their victory. You should watch Last Samurai. Very good movie. The oldest current running locomotives in the UK, Furness Railway No. 20, was built when slavery was still legal in the US of A. If you are an 83-year-old American, you have lived through roughly 1/3 of America's entire history. And now for the final one, and what a beautiful one to end it on. The length of human lives is so insignificant. Our sun will last another 5 billion years. The luckiest of humans live to around 100. The sun lives 50 times longer than that. Imagine the length of all other stars in the universe and their lifespan.